So welcome to day 16 of 30 days of AL programming. And once the data is loaded from the server side, it's easily rendered by Word reports because of client side rendering. But imagine for RDLC, since they are complex and run by SQL Server reporting services, then they have to be rendered from the server side. And that's why Microsoft Dynamics 365 Business Central has a lot of reports now at the moment with word layouts. Many reports from the base application are word layout reports. And of course, for a majority, 80% of the reports can be done perfectly in Word. And Business Central or the team has been improving the way we work with Word reports over and over again. And if you haven't been using Word reports, so this video will only focus on setting up Microsoft Word for Word reporting. I'm not looking at how I got to this point, but of course I'll get to create a report from scratch and show a list report or subtotals, grouping and everything. But for this particular video, it's now how do you set up your Word environment for Word reporting.
Hii ni Tech na Msangi ya jishinde.com.
Real quick. So let's go. So first of all, you need to go. Let me be a bit slow. So you need to go to file and of course the options to make sure. Remember, when you look at this, I have this developer pen, and this is a report that has been gotten from Visual Studio Code. It could be a report that I've maybe downloaded it from the custom layouts of Business Central. It doesn't matter, still opens in Word, and definitely I just need this developer pen to be displayed, and also this Business Central pen to be displayed. So when you go to file and then you go to your options, definitely you can see that you need to customize the ribbon. The ribbon is there on the top, and make sure that you have developer selected for you to be able to use the XML mapping pen, which you look at the moment. And then once you do that, you're able to add the add-ins from this side, word add-ins, or definitely not word add-ins, but from this side you can add the Business Central add-in. And so find more add-ins if you don't have Business Central listed there, because it really helps. It's giving us a features like that related to, they're closer to RDLC, and you can find yourself moving back to RDLC if you feel like Word is sometimes disgusting in terms of, okay, uh, how do I add picture, for example? How do I add Word sometimes, the way you try to resize a picture in Word and it almost moves around, and of course there's some fixes to it, or easier ways of working with it, but Word reports can be overwhelming. And in the Office add-ins here, you see you just add the Dynamics 365 Business Central Word add-in, and you just search for Business Central and you will be able to add it. I don't know why mine is added, it's not showing that it's already added, but you just click on add, or there's a different one, Word add-in. So which one is this? Looks to be the same. So add the word add-in, and then it will display Business Central from here. And so when you have, okay, in the developer pen, once you add it, we have the XML mapping pen, which will enable us do things like, for example, select this row. Come on, select this row and go and select the report that we are working with. This is the report that I'm working with, and right click on this item to maybe insert control repeating to ensure that you have this as a repeating one for each row and everything. But of course, ideally what we did, if I needed to add the item number, I can go and do insert control plain text. But now with the Business Central pen, or Business Central new one, and of course with the ability now with the data here, we will definitely be having several nested data items which can be divided better in Word. So I'm falling more in love with Word the more I use it. And definitely here, if it's the item number, I can just go here and say add field, and then I'm done. I can just go here and say description, add field. So this is so better, much better, easier, because it was okay a bit tough to just go to the developer pen and add it and make sure you are set up forward. Like just set up, configure, and make sure you are ready forward. So if you download the report from the custom layouts, you'll have this XML mapping pen, and if the report is well linked to your rendering section, the word layout is well linked, and when you do Control Shift B to build, then your word report will have the XML mapping pen under the developer tab. So that's it for this video. I'll see you in day 17.
If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell so that you don't miss the next one.